6'5" for Marquette, number 2, Wesley Matthews. Forward at 6'8" from Le Mans, number 88, Nicolas Batum. At guard, 6'3" from Weber State, wearing number 0, Damian Lillard. And at forward, 6'11" from Texas, number 12, the L-Train, LaMarcus Aldridge. The head coach for your home team is Terry Stotts.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me in the booth, as always, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Ibaka at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. Russell Westbrook out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Durant in at the 3. Now, here's Lillard. And the 3 ball is good. Lillard's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Portland. Clark, how about the firepower for the Blazers? Last season, they vaulted to the #1 offense in the NBA.
Up from 15th the prior season, Kevin, and they were #1 in three-pointers made and free throw percentage. Near the top in assists as well. They moved the ball and they shot it with great precision.
Durant, that's good. Lillard with it. Dishes it to Lopez. Ibaka spins off the box out, and Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got his first points of the night. On defense, Portland, it's a 3-point game. And Westbrook, here we go, comes up empty down low.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Lillard dishes to Lopez. Back to Lillard. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Lillard's got 5 points so far. Here's Westbrook. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Outside for Jackson. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. It's Durant on the wing. That's good on the jump shot.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Trailblazers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Aldridge with a screen on Westbrook. Lillard attacking. Excellent use of the screen that time. Lillard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
And here's Jackson. Passes it to Durant. Six on the shot clock. On baseline, Jay. And yes, sir, that one drops. Durant's got 6. Kevin Durant again last season, far and away the leader in points per game. Clark, his 4th time with that distinction.
And Kevin, you know, with your study of the game and its history, only 5 players in NBA history have done that. And if you're talking total points over a season, he's led the league in that category 5 straight.
Isn't that amazing?
It really is. Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Portland with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. On the wing, Batum. Defended by Durant. Batum attacking. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And it's not a stretch to think that when all is said and done, Kevin Durant could be the greatest scorer in NBA history. I mean, ever since his 3rd season, he's led the league in total scoring every year.
Now here's Westbrook. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. From deep. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook. And it's all knotted up.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter. And Durant last season setting the 3rd longest streak of consecutive games with 25 points or more in NBA history. I mean, he finished that streak with 41 straight games of 25 or more points. The streak only ending because he sat out the end of a blowout win. Or we could still be talking about that streak.
Russell Westbrook. That's his first personal foul.
One thing that Damian Lillard has made abundantly clear in his first few seasons in the league is that he is a force when the game is in its late stages. Just steps things up in a big way every 4th quarter.
And it's really rare to see someone Lillard's age be able to be so calm and collected when that 4th quarter rolls around. I think it's a tribute to his level of confidence, and that confidence is mixed with humility, and that's a nice combination that allows him to perform well late in games.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Well, you look at the way he approaches the game, the way Lillard can take over as a playmaker, and he has all the ingredients really to dominate the 4th quarter.
It's a big reason why he led the Blazers back in so much.
How about that basketball,
Wasn't that
fan?
beautiful?
Wow. And that was a strong pick, ammonia strong by Ibaka.
1:44 left to play in the 1st quarter. Lillard against Westbrook. McCollum kicks to Kaman. That's a 2 from Lillard. Portland again missing.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Durant with it. Lillard picks him up. Lillard against Durant. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Right for 3. Can't get it to go. Thunder have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Outside for Durant. Durant with another miss. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the 1st quarter. Lillard with it. Jackson on him. And that one's good. And that's 11 points for Lillard.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Outside Westbrook. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. In low to Ibaka. He kicks it to Durant. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Durant's got 11 points.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Lillard on top. He's covered by Westbrook. And the basket by Lillard.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Westbrook. Outside Durant, lets it go with a 3. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, it's definitely been a shootout. But the team that can start playing some defense might have an edge.
And a good game so far as we conclude the 1st quarter. It's the Thunder up 1. And the 2nd quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Bring your costume. It's Halloween in the NBA. Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs take on Goran Dragic and the Phoenix Suns live this Friday night. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the 2nd quarter up and going.
And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
The Thunder with the lead. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem. McCollum and Matthews make the backcourt. And it's Kaman in at the 5.
Well, for Kevin Durant, it was a terrific season. Let's look at his numbers last season. First in scoring, and he was on the top 10 list in free throw percentage, something he really did a nice job of focusing and the concentration to knock down free throws.
And Steve, as you mentioned, I mean, he set the standard offensively with more points than any other player in the league. I mean, a really remarkable season for him.
The shot. Here's Collison. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Serge Ibaka is second.
You know, he was a consistent shot blocker because he got his hands on shots that looked like they were free and clear, and then boom, he'd come out of nowhere and deny it.
And that one misses.
Nick Collison has played a decade in the NBA, all with the same franchise. 4 seasons in Seattle, the last 6 in OKC, and there's a reason they've kept him around. He's a savvy role player, very smart, does a lot of the little things to help you win.
And Portland making a change here. Lopez is checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And the Thunder really are consistently better at the defensive end with Collison on the floor. You know, he's not a big shot blocker or rebounder, but he's outstanding as a help defender. He's able to draw charges. He's always in the right spot at the right time, and he just knows what that defensive system requires from him, and he gets it done.
The kick out to Matthews. 4 on the clock. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, gentlemen, Serge Ibaka is now a two-way presence. Of course, an intimidating shot blocker, but also a great complementary piece offensively. Kevin Durant said he's a guy that excels playing off of others. He gives himself up, sets great screens. He shifts the defense with his hard rolls to the basket, and you have to respect his jumper. Kevin, back to you.
He stretched his range out beyond the arc, Doris. Thanks. And Steve, the basketball IQ for Collison also seen at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, good passer, likes to play on the elbows, and Oklahoma City likes to run offense through him because of that playmaking ability.
Durant against Batum. Durant, that's good. Durant's got 16.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
McCollum kicks to Batum. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. McCollum dishes to Matthews. Lopez, a screen on Jackson. And Matthews kicks to McCollum. Plenty of space. And he hits the jump shot. McCollum's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Oklahoma City, for 2 years running, the only team in the top 5 in the NBA in both offensive and defensive efficiency. That ought to tell you about this balanced elite basketball team.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Into Lopez. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Great last-second decision to pull that shot back and make the feed instead.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
I think C.J. McCollum has all the makings of an outstanding combo guard. 6'4", great shooter, capable ball handler. He should be able to play either guard position.
And the Thunder with some changes. Hashim Thabeet comes in for Nick Collison. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Jackson. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And what you like about McCollum, he plays bigger, I think, than his height listed.
You know, during his college career at Lehigh, he averaged 6 rebounds a game and competed well defensively against bigger guards. So he's got a little chip that he plays with, which I like.
And here's Westbrook from the arc, and good on the basket. Book it. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Right side Aldridge. Right side Aldridge. The feed now to Matthews. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland.
Well, we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two teams last year. That was fun to watch.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up, fight strong enough.
To the right side. McCollum kicks to Matthews. The rebound by Ibaka. And they match up really well.
Kevin, they really do. Sometimes it comes down to the X factor when these two teams play. And really, it could go either way. They're that evenly matched.
Trailblazers trail by 3. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Lopez sets a screen for McCollum. He used that pick just right. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Chris Kamen's checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. White, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Morrow's checked in from downtown. No good from Lamb. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Wright, and that one's good.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Westbrook. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Westbrook's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Portland trailing here. Lillard attacking. Robinson passes to King. Robinson dishes to Lillard. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Lillard.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Westbrook kicks to Lamb. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Westbrook. That's good. Westbrook's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Thunder.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Westbrook against Lillard. Came in a screen on Westbrook. Lillard attacking. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Westbrook, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 2.
That's just run of the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Thunder lead by 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And Russell, how confident are you that regardless of what defender you see in front of you, you can get what you want?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
Russell, thank you so much. Kevin, hard work pays off.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
What a performance from Durant here. 18 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
You can look at a number of areas where the Blazers improved last season. Really an outstanding year all the way around, but one area they still had trouble with was their depth. That's an area they'll look to shore up going forward.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Reggie Jackson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Perkins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Steve, definitely something Portland didn't feel comfortable with last year. Last in the league in bench minutes played.
And by a wide margin. I mean, not surprisingly when they were also last in bench scoring. Hard to tell which caused the other, but certainly they didn't feel as comfortable as they could have, with heavy minutes from their reserves.
Shots good by Ibaka.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Terry Stotts led the Blazers to the second round last season, and he's now in his 3rd year with the team. He spent a couple of seasons as head coach in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but this is his longest stint and the best talent he's ever had. As Stotts said, you never know if you're going to get another chance. Guys, he's certainly making the most of it.
Doing a great job. Thanks, Doris. That one goes. Count it.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Aldridge. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Ugly start to this second half, guys. They've missed all 4 of their shot attempts.
Kicks it to Jackson. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Jackson misses.
Aldridge can do so many things on a basketball floor. It shouldn't really come as a surprise when he switches his style up. Last year, I thought he played a lot more with his back to the basket.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And to add what you said about Aldridge, the years before his last season, he tended to face up to the basket. Clark shoot over people, which was fine as he was so gifted in it.
But I think with the change to the Blazers' offensive schemes and just the way the team wanted to approach the season, they needed more of a back-to-the-basket guy, and Aldridge was as dominant as ever stepping into that role, in addition to still being able to knock down that face-up jumper.
McCollum's checked in for Wesley Matthews. The Thunder also changing it up. Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Nicholas Batum, the 25th pick back in 2008. He's played his entire career, Steve, with this Blazer team.
Yeah, and a coveted player league-wide, Kevin, because he plays both ends. Excellent defender. He's got that length, good three-point shooter. And remember, the Timberwolves tried to sign him as a restricted free agent a couple of years ago, but the Blazers matched that 4-year, $46 million offer.
And, Batum is viewed as a potential defensive stopper. Has not quite reached that level yet, struggling against stronger 3 men, but his length and mobility do make him a factor.
Matthews, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard attacking. Great D that time from Collison.
And for Batum defensively, a good shot blocker. Not as many steals as you might expect, but between his rebounding and his efficient scoring, he's a quality player.
Right side, Batum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. That's now 8 points for Nicholas Batum.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And Westbrook, here we go. Durant against Batum. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 22 points.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Trying to get open as Lopez. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from Lillard. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Few can argue that Damian Lillard made another leap as a player last year, building off of his great Rookie of the Year campaign and taking it another notch higher.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamin's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now Westbrook, 14 points for him. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shots.
So much has been made about whether this is Durant's team or Westbrook's team, but in reality, I think it's both of their teams. I mean, Durant does what he does. He's an elite scorer, as is Westbrook. They couldn't be the team they are, the Thunder, without both of those guys being excellent and leading the way they do.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. And both free throws good for Westbrook. Yeah, guys, a lot of people thought that Durant would blossom with more of the offensive focus on him. But, Steve, the Thunder had showed they're not the same team and struggled when Westbrook was out.
Well, and it really shouldn't be a surprise to anyone because, Westbrook's an elite talent in this league, and you remove him from any team, it'll hurt. I think it was people speculating how much Durant could carry this team on his own, but, the fact of the matter is Durant needs Westbrook and vice versa. Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
And Lillard kicks to Kamin. Outside Matthews. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Matthews. Batum wide open, he fires. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Batum's got 10 points in the game. The Thunder leading by 10. Outside Westbrook. He feeds it to Durant. Pass to Morrow and stolen by Lillard. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Here's Aldridge. No good. Great D that time from Westbrook.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
52 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Morrow kicks to Durant. There's the 3. And he gets it to go. Durant's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Lillard dishes to Kamin. Outside Matthews. Right wing. Here's Aldridge. And too long on the shot.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And then Durant with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Lillard attacking, and it's blocked by Adams. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Batum with the steal. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Thunder up by 15. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
It's a Halloween broadcast of the NBA. Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies go up against Paul George and the Indiana Pacers this Friday, 7 p.m. Central Time.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly. Just set up that alley-oop.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Lillard and Batum, the backcourt duo. Jarrell Wright is out there with Thomas Robinson. And it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Oklahoma City's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Outside Westbrook. Feeds it to Perkins. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
If you just look at the numbers, you are not seeing the real impact of Kendrick Perkins. I mean, he is just this mountain at the rim as a protector of the paint. And it really makes it hard for opponents to get easy shots because of his presence.
He misses the free throw. You know, Steve, with Perkins, the defense at the rim might be the best thing he brings to the table. He is a solid defensive player for sure all around, but his ability to make life miserable on inside shots is special.
Well, I think he's one of the elite low-post defenders in the league. You know, when he has to go against the big scorers down on the block, whether it's Tim Duncan or Hibbert, he does as good a job as anybody because of his strength and his intelligence, just understanding what he's facing night in and night out.
Lillard, the pass to Batum. Back to Lillard. Outside Batum for the 3. Here's Robinson. Puts up the baby hook. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Lopez.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Westbrook against Lillard. Here's Eustace. And a miss there on the triple.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. For the Thunder, Kevin Durant's checked in for Lamb. And it's Jackson in for Eustace. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
Westbrook against Lillard. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Back to Westbrook. From past the arc, there's the block. And here we go with Batum heading to the hoop. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
Batum with the steal. Down low, Durant with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Perkins with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Batum with the steal. Over in the corner, Lillard. And again, it's Portland converting.
Oh, man, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
And a good one, defensively and offensively. It's been a terrific stretch for him.
And Westbrook, here we go. Perkins dishes to Westbrook. Jackson passes to Durant. Ibaka with a screen on right. 6 to shoot from the low block. And it's Ibaka getting it to go. And the Thunder lead by 8.
You know, his shot's been pretty accurate today, but he has not had his usual share of opportunities.
High post try. And again, it's Damian Lillard. Lillard's got 25 points.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally got the run they needed to make this game close again.
And now they've got some serious momentum on their side as we head down the stretch.
A different look now for Portland. Aldridge comes in for Thomas Robinson, and Wesley Matthews subbed in for Wright. Nick Collison's checked in for the Thunder. Outside Durant. Back to Westbrook. Durant up top. He's covered by Matthews. To the paint. Here's Westbrook. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead. Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
The Thunder leading by 6. Jackson kicks to Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Back to Jackson, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lillard against Westbrook. Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Into Lopez. Misses the layup. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Durant just inside the line. Again, Oklahoma City.
Boy, this guy just plays with a love of the game. You can see it, how he prepares, his work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. When he hits the floor, it is all basketball.
1:49 left in the 4th quarter. Lillard outside. There's the dish to Aldridge. 14 feet away. Good.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Well, Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside Westbrook. Durant in the corner. Collison in the post. Aldridge is covering. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Collison. And the Thunder lead by 8.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Here's Aldridge. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Collison.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
It's Durant on the wing. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
The clock ticks down, and this is going to be a solid victory here for the Thunder.
The sheer volume of 3-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
This is really going to be a good win. They've proven they know how to attack this team, and I think it's important to establish that against a conference opponent.
I agree, because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to see them that often.
Well, you look back at this one, and an amazing performance this has been for Durant. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Now here's Westbrook. Right side Durant. Here's the 3. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Still Trailblazers ball.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Chris Kaman's checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Jarrell Wright's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Wesley Matthews. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Perkins, he's checked in for Ibaka. Perry Jones comes in for Kevin Durant. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Jackson. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
Lamb. And it's Portland with the rebound. Lillard from outside. That's good. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Berg, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, thank you, Kevin. Russell, obviously your ability to attack on offense is such a key for your team. How do you decide when to go to the hoop and when to pass the ball?
I never know, man. I just see how the flow of the game is going. I try to stay in attack mode. That's what my team wants me to do, and I try to continue to do it.
Russell, thank you. Kevin, he does it brilliantly.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Berg, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant.